Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video I'll be playing Diana. Guys, Diana has always just been like a top tier mid laner. You know, not the most broken or anything like that, but just always a solid pick. And now, in today's video, I'm gonna be playing Diana, right? And in the beginning part of the video, I'm gonna explain to you guys how to build Diana. There's timestamps in the description if you just wanna skip to the gameplay. So with Diana, there's really two builds that I would consider. There's only one build that I go for, which is this one. So let me immediately show you that other build, which is this. It's literally this. So you have the choice to go for a Rod of Ages. You're not gonna be as strong early game if you compare to a Nashor's Tooth. Let me actually explain the power of skipping out the Rod of Ages and just going for the Nashor's Tooth, Rabadon's Death Cap, and boom boom the rest of the items instead. If you do go for this build, first of all, I recommend it against like a either a melee comp or just a comp that you feel like you can stick to, because this one gives you attack speed, it gives you bonus attack, bonus damage with your attacks, and of course it works perfectly with Diana's passive, right? Because when you hit 3 attacks on the enemy, the third attack deals damage in a circle. So this one is going to give you a big damage boost in the early game, but it's kind of going to fall off in the late game because you don't have the Rod of Ages. Because the Rod of Ages is going to give you 120 ability power in the late game. It's going to make you very tanky, so just go for the Rod of Ages. It's better, but as I said, you can also skip it out. So yeah, you start with the Rod of Ages. Then you go for the Nashor's Tooth. I see some people go for a Rabadon's Death Cap second. Don't do this. It's true that you have a lot of damage with your ult and your first ability, but that's not the point of Diana. Diana also wants to be able to just do a lot of damage with her basic attacks and her passive as well. So Nashor's Tooth is going to be the perfect item for that. Of course, also Nashor's Tooth gives you that 25 ability haste. Third item, Rabadon's Death Cap. You know, at this point you have 120 plus 70, which is 100. You know, you have a lot of ability power. So the Rabadon's Death Cap is going to increase that by even more. This is pretty much going to allow you to one-shot squishies. And if you still don't one-shot squishies, then we throw in an Infinity Orb as well to absolutely one-shot squishies. If the enemy has a lot of magic resist, you get a Void Staff as your fourth item. Whoa. There is also another item that you can go for on Diana actually, which is the Crystallines Reflector. You could even go for this one as your third item if the enemy is like heavy attack damage. You could even go for it as your first item instead of the Rod of Ages. Only do this. Only go for it as your first item if the enemy is full AP, right? Full AD. If the enemy is full AD, you can just skip out the Rod of Ages and start with the Crystallines Reflector instead. Because then you're gonna get the armor and it's gonna provide way more value to you than the Rod of Ages, guys. So, for your enchantment, for your boots, by the way, generally you want to get Ionian Boots of Lucidity, but you can also go for Mercury Threads if the enemy has a lot of CC, like a Twisted Fate, Ash, you know, enemies like that. So, for your enchantment, I really like Stasis because it allows you to use the Stasis, right? Protobelt is also decent to allow you to get close to the enemy, but you don't really need it because you already have your third ability. That is why Stasis is just generally gonna be, you know, your choice to go for. Okay, for the runes, Conqueror is like the best rune. I've seen some people run Airy, you know, I've seen some people run Airy on Diana just to be able to poke a lot with the first ability. I mean. Not saying that it's bad, it's just, you know, like Conqueror deals more damage. Like, sure, Airy is fine if you just want to constantly poke the enemy with your first ability, but at the end of the day, Conqueror is going to provide more value for you. It's like, you know, with Ziggs. Some people go for Airy with Ziggs, which is of course fine, but Conqueror is just, you know, in most situations, it's going to provide more value. But okay, you know, you can go for Airy as well, that's the point. Second rune, Brutal. And the reason for Brutal is because it gives you that 14 ability power in the early game, and of course that 2% magic penetration. But it's really all about that 14 ability power, because this is gonna allow you to really poke out the enemy with your first ability, because you're gonna have a lot of ability power in the early game. So your first ability is gonna do big damage already in the early game. So Brutal is gonna allow you to bully the enemy in the early game. Third rune, generally Hunter Titan, because you do want to go for the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. They're better than the Mercury Thread. So, you know, to trade that off, you can go for Hunter Titan here. So in case the enemy has some stunts, you have the Hunter Titan Tenacity. If they really don't have any stunts, you can even go for Conditioning. Gonna make you like unkillable in the late game. Or you can go for the Adaptive Carapace to easily 1v1 in your lane. Like this one is gonna make you very strong in the early game in 1v1s. Fourth rune, you go for Sweet Tooth because Sweet Tooth is broken. And then for your spells, you go for a Flash and an Ignite. You don't go for Barrier because you already have your second ability. So enough about the build, let's now get into the gameplay. Alright, on to the gameplay. Oh, my water is empty. Well, that sucks. So yeah, as you can see, I'm playing Diana in the mid lane? Yeah, in the mid lane. And Diana's actually, I would definitely say, it's a pretty easy champion to get into. It's not easy to master, but it's easy to get into because there's some very simple things that you can do with Diana, which is already gonna make you like decent, right? By the way, guys, if you really want to support the channel, like always, like and comment, smash your face on the keyword, it helps the channel, blah blah blah. So the thing with Diana is, look at what I'm about to do here. Just like that. This is an important thing with Diana. Like, if you already understand what I did here and you already apply this in your games, you've already pretty much figured out early game Diana. Like, early game Diana, you can easily poke the enemy and just, you know, damage him while farming. And the way that you do that is try to last hit minions. Look at this. Like, I'm trying to hit him with the first ability while I'm last hitting him. This is just an easy little thing to do, which is, you know, gonna get you somewhat of an advantage in your lane. Or at least not make you lose the lane. Like, look, you see here? Oh, God. Oh, I'm alive. Look at this. Oh, I'm alive. Yes, there you go. I went to my heal, I ignited him, and we killed him. The Jax had a beautiful counter gank. That was so amazing, actually. That was really, really nice to see. Man, my bird is going crazy. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if you can hear her, but... okay, but... another important thing in the early game with Diana, you know, like there's a few things that you have to understand to basically get through the early game with Diana, is the second ability. And what you need to understand about the second ability is when you click on it, it immediately gives you a shield, right? So you can click on it when an enemy is about to damage you to block that damage. Like when an Akshan throws his second ability, when an Akshan throws his first ability, the Chakram on me, I can use my second ability to tank up some of the damage. And then, of course, when I get close to some minions, like look, see how I'm out trading the Lee Sin right there. I went on him and I used my second ability. I shielded off his damage and I was able to out trade him. That's basically the thing about Diana. She's very good at these short little trades because of that second ability. And yeah, when you hit minions or enemies with the 3 balls, you're gonna get an even bigger shield, right? You're gonna get a shield again. Here I'm gonna, like, I'm kind of looking for a rotation. See, the only thing with Diana to understand though is rotating, like ganking is fine, but up until level 5, your ganks are not that strong. It's not like other champions, right? Like Ahri or Fizz or anything like that, because you don't have any CC. Your ultimate is really the big ganking ability, right? Like, I'm not saying that you can't gank. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's... Oh, he's going in. I have my ult. Boom! Ignite. First ability. Oh, no! Oh! Every single minion blocked a shot. If one of them missed, I would have died. Oh, my God. Oh, okay, that was scary. That was pretty scary. He's right there. I want to farm. My honey fruit is spawning and I'm going to look for a fight. Look at this. I got my honey fruit. Now I can possibly look for a fight. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He is right there. I got you. Diana is so mobile, guys. Like, you can easily catch off an enemy with that third ability. Of course, if you apply the moonlight on an enemy, which you can do through your first ability or your ultimate, dashing with your third ability to those enemies that you've applied moonlight on is gonna reset the cooldown, which you generally want to do, right? Like, you generally want to reset the cooldown so you can be very mobile in a fight and you can keep constantly dashing around. But in a situation like that, of course, whenever I could, I dashed on that Akshan and I killed him, right? However, keep in mind, when you do use your third ability without the moonlight, it goes on a pretty long cooldown, you know? Keep that in mind, because that's your only mobility ability, right? The third ability is your only mobility. Like right here, I didn't immediately go on the Akshan because I knew that I don't have any mobility. See that? If I would have gone on him with the third ability, I would have very likely be forced to use my flash because I don't have any other mobility. Darius is rotating to my lane, by the way, which I should have seen. Yep. Always look at the map, by the way, guys. Of course, you know, it's super important. Oh, I missed my first ability, but it's okay. Like, I'm just using my ultimate here. I'm gonna flash. I failed so hard. I actually failed so hard. I still got a kill, but I failed so hard. I should have killed the Lee Sin there. That was so stupid. Like, Akshan killed me now, and he revived one of his allies. This is not good for us right now. Oh god. I screwed up. So what happened there is I was auto-aiming my third ability on the Lee Sin. And because exactly when I clicked on my third ability, the Lee Sin went into a bush. So he went out of my vision, which made me go on a random enemy, which is that's a pretty stupid thing. So you should aim your abilities. Don't always auto-aim them, because if an enemy runs out of vision, you will actually auto-aim another enemy. So keep that in mind, guys. Here I'm just looking for a catch. Again, look at this. I'm just poking all of them, going on the Jhin because he did get caught out. And I can't, like, another thing to do with Diana is you should keep track of your basic attacks. Oh my god, look at what's happening, by the way. The Akshan just revived 2 of them. This game is crazy. Oh, the Jax did such a beautiful move there. He first killed the enemy jungler, then he secured the dragon. But what I was about to say is, you need to count your basic attacks, right? It's 1, 2, and then 3, boom. Like your third attack becomes an empowered attack, and if you count those, like if you keep track of them, you can actually make really good plays, like I did in that team fight where I did 2 basic attacks on an enemy, then I dashed to the enemy Seraphim and I finished her off with an empowered attack. So if you keep track of those attacks, you know, it's actually better than just attacking all the time. Like boom, boom, my next attack is empowered, right? Like now I know, and I could potentially look for something. So keep that in mind, guys. Me and the Jax, we should be fine here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I should help him here. Oh no. I'm probably dead here. I'm trying to get as much as I can. Wait, I'm not dead. Damn. Okay, somehow I didn't die. So I actually used the Rift Herald to body block the Akshan, and somehow, some way, I didn't die right there. That was pretty insane. Wow, triple kill for the Renekton though. This guy is insane. Oh yeah, and when you take a turret, look at how I'm taking the turret, guys. Might seem subtle, but it's actually important. So whenever you use any ability of Diana, you're gonna get attack speed for your next 3 basic attacks. So if I use an ability, my next 3 basic attacks are gonna be faster. You know, I'll get bonus attack speed. So essentially what you wanna be doing when you're taking a turret, and also when you're doing a fight, but especially a turret, every 3 basic attacks, just randomly use an ability. Whether it's your first ability, your second ability, whatever. Just don't use your ultimate. It's not really worth it. But yeah, just use your abilities while you're taking a turret, because you're gonna take it faster. You know, you're gonna get that bonus attack speed and you're gonna take the turret faster. I'm looking for a catch. Ultimate. Boom, boom, boom. Oh god. Boom, though. I did kill him, but nah. You know what happened there? Did I get stunned out of my ultimate, or did I just click my ultimate too quickly? Because I think I misclicked my ultimate like too fast. Of course, the longer you hold your ultimate, the more damage it deals. So, and the bigger the radius gets. So what I did right there, I think, was just I didn't hold my ultimate for a long enough time, essentially wasting it and dying right there. I could have killed both of them if I had just held on to my ultimate for a little longer than I did. So that was pretty stupid of me. Damn. My team, we're doing good in this game. Like, we're doing really, really good in this game. Everyone is basically doing good. No one is feeding in our team. You love to see a team like this, right? Oh, I have my ultimate. I have everything ready to engage. And Diana's really good at diving the backline. Look at this. Like, I'm ignoring the Darius. As you can see, I literally ignored the Darius. And I just hard dived their backline. This is a big power of Diana, as you have a lot of mobility within the enemies, because all you have to do is apply the moonlight on them with the first ability, you know, on the backline. Then you can keep dashing around in their backline with your third ability, and then even if you have to, you can just dash out with your third ability, because you're going to reset the cooldown constantly. So as a Diana, you generally want to be looking for those backline dives instead of just, you know, poking or going for the front line. Sometimes it can actually be good to just hide yourself, you know, keep yourself hidden. My game just froze, I think. No, that's fine. To keep yourself hidden and just dive the enemy backline, and you're gonna do so much damage. Oh, I was doing something real quick here. I think I was opening the door for someone. Yeah, I'm back though. Let's take a look. Yeah, we can just do this. There is I saw the Jhin on the map. Look, I saw the Jhin. If he comes close, I'll just kill him. Right now, I'll just kill him. Look, he comes close, he's dead. It's that simple. See that? How I can easily kill the backline? Look at how I'm utilizing my second ability. Did you see how I just survived right there? The second ability, guys, it's so powerful. The barrier that it gives you is so strong. And actually, I'm seeing myself make a huge mistake in this game. I've been upgrading my third ability, but you don't want to upgrade your third ability. You want to upgrade your second ability. What am I doing? So the skill order that you want to have with Diana is first, you fully upgrade your first ability. Then you fully upgrade your second ability, not your third ability. I never do that. Why did I do that in the last game? What the hell? You don't upgrade your third ability, guys. That was a mistake. This is a mistake for me. So fully upgrade your second ability next, because it gives you a bigger shield. I think it gives you a lower cooldown too, but especially it gives you a bigger shield, which is very important for your sustainability. And the reason that you don't need to fully upgrade your third ability first, what is he doing, by the way? Does he really think he can just kill me? Like, look at him. What is that? And the reason that you don't want to fully upgrade your third ability is because you reset the cooldown anyways. So you don't really need it. You don't need to reset it. What's happening here though? There's Nakshan right there. There it is. So yeah, make sure you upgrade the second ability. It's actually so important. Why have I not done that in this game? It's so stupid. Actually so stupid. Look, of course, every 3 attacks I use an ability. Every time. It's the same, really. And I would say that mastering Diana is not the easiest, but not the hardest either. It's like, you know, I would say like an average difficulty champion. It's really like getting into Diana is very easy, because as I said, you can just apply those early tips to get to the late game, and then the most important thing is being able to apply the moonlight on enemies, being able to utilize your passive effectively by constantly using abilities to, you know, keep that attack speed momentum going. And then of course, managing your third ability. That is so important, because if you just use it without the moonlight, then you're gonna be caught off guard, because then you have no more mobility, and yeah, the enemy can just easily kill you then. See here, I get the reset on my third ability, I use it again, and he's dead. He's dead. It's see how strong that is, guys. Boom. Yeah, you can steal jungle pretty well with Diana too, actually. Like her buffed attack deals so much damage to jungle camps. I'm looking for a catch here. There is a Jhin. Jhin, like I can just play aggressively against this Jhin. Although I'm not diving right now, because yeah, all of the enemies were missing and there were no minions under the turret, so it was unnecessary to dive. Corki is just using his package like a crazy madman though. Damn! Oh my god, that Corki though. Here, I use an ability. 1, 2, 3. A bit. No ability. Oh yeah, I didn't use an ability because I already had the turret. Yeah, Jhin, my man, you can't step up to me anymore. You can't step up. Especially when you reach the 3 items on Diana, you become so powerful. So powerful. The ultimate, the ultimate deals so much damage. Your passive deals so much damage. Everything just deals so much damage. Like, look at this. Look. I'm exhausted, I'm still demolishing him. Look, boom, boom, and boom, he's dead as well. How strong is that, man? When you get the Rabadon's death cap on Diana, you become so powerful. Oh. Yeah. And I can just go home and get an infinity orb as well. That's the funniest thing. And I'll deal even more damage. I'll literally one-shot all of them. Yeah, look. Are you guys seeing how much bigger the shield already is? Because I've only upgraded it once. It's so important to actually fully upgrade your second ability after your first ability, instead of the stupid third ability. It's so unnecessary, guys. I have no idea why I did it. It's so stupid. But anyway, guys, if you've forgotten, make sure you give the video a like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And follow me on other social media, really. If you're interested in... Okay, let me tell you. If you're interested in me, follow me on Instagram. If you're interested in more Wild Rift, my opinion on things, my tweets, what I have to say, just, a lot of things I post on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter then. So, those are basically the 2 main platforms. I also have a Discord channel where you can chat around with the community. We have a lot of members. There's like almost 4,000 members in the Discord channel. So, if you want to be part of that too, make sure you join it. And then the next thing is Patreon. If you want to support me with money, you can go to Patreon. But you can also get things back, of course, right? And you can check it out if you want to. That's it. Yeah, I prefer to be real with people, All right. So let's take a look at how much damage I did. I had a really good team, by the way. This was a really, really good team. I still dealt the most damage, actually. Wow, okay, I was 17 on 3. I didn't even realize I had that many kills. But okay, well, that was nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.